Hello YouTube, we almost had a huge disaster in the fish room. Luckily I was home to catch it in time. I'll show you what happened and then we're going to take a look at some guppies and a new 3D background I got, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so what exactly happened is I was actually getting ready to go hiking with Jimmy from Swisky Vision and Kyle the Bearded Fish Keeper, and right as I was walking out the door I kind of smelled that burning electronic smell and I thought, oh great, maybe one of my lights had fried. I had just bought a new blender that I blew up the other day, and so there was still that kind of burned electronic smell in my house from that. So I wasn't too sure if anything was actually going on, if it was still my blender. So I went and checked out the blender. It was outside, so definitely wasn't that. So I ran down to my fish room. The power was still on somehow, but then I found this outlet. And I found this guy right here. Nice, toasted and melted. It had seared up the wall. Didn't trip the breaker at all, so it was still cooking. When I found it, I ran out, I turned off the breaker, pulled it out, and obviously lost power to my fish room and another room. So yeah, that was my weekend. Pretty fun. But gonna have to get an electrician in here. Definitely taking a new route in the fish room. So as you guys know, I was planning on redoing the entire fish room this month and trying to get it done by the end of this month, but now we got a new challenge. I actually have to get rid of almost all my fish tanks and almost all my fish, simply so I can get an electrician in here and rewire the entire place. You know, I've had people say, why don't you just put the fish in the garage and tow it? And there's no room. There's no room. If it was that easy, I would have done it by now, trust me. I don't want to get rid of these fish. So most of my fish are going to be going. That's what I'm going to be deciding on this week, just simply to make room. I just want it to be super easy for the electrician to come in. We're going to put the fish room on its own dedicated circuit and hopefully not have any more problems. You know, cross your fingers. But anyways, let's get on to some good news. And here's the good news. I don't know if we're going to be able to see them, but my black Moscow guppies finally had fry. There they are. They're tempting fate over here. They made it through the barrier, obviously, because there's holes in it. They're on both sides. Don't get me wrong. Really nice yellow shrimp down there. So my black Moscow finally dropped the fry, which is pretty awesome. I'm sure I've already lost quite a few. I might have to take Poppy Fish out here, but you can see he's as grumpy as always. Looking pretty good though. This is my favoritist betta fish. But there are probably about 25-ish fry in here. I thought I saw one there. Really dark on this side because all the guppy grass, but if we come back over here, try to get the glare out of there, try to find them again, I'm not sure. But you saw a couple of them there. I just wanted to get some good news on film, not just burning down my fish room, well, almost burning down my fish room. Ooh, there went a little fry scurrying along. So far I haven't seen him go after him, which is nice, but you never know, he might change his mind eventually. Alright guys, and lighting is not the best, but I do want to show you a 3D background that I ordered. This is from Universal Rocks, and you know, maybe something they could do better. Or, you know, corporate lingo, areas of opportunity would be packaging. I don't think one little piece of tape is going to be enough to hold this, and clearly it was not. So maybe just a little more tape on there next time, Jay. But let's take a look, hopefully it's not damaged. And see what we got. Alright, this is my very first 3D background. I thought I would splurge a little bit. And well, so far it's looking pretty rad. Got some nice rocks here too. Huh. They got some weight to them. I mean, obviously not as heavy as a real rock, but that's kind of cool. That's a really nice looking rock, not gonna lie. Another little rock here. So far, I am digging this. When he asked me if I wanted rocks, I said, why would I want fake rocks? I can go get my own rocks. I'm surrounded by lakes and rivers, but boy, these are really nice looking. I don't know if I get it there. There we go. How about if I take these out of the box and set them down? Maybe we'll be able to see them better. And the big background. This is for a 75-gallon tank. that I don't have yet. If you guys watched my last video, you'll remember that this whole wall is going to be 4 75-gallon tanks. We got a lot of lights off. I'm running at very minimal power right now. So I got to purchase 2 more 75 gallons, and they're along with that tank and that tank are going to go on this wall. But anyways, back to the background. All right. See if we can pop this open. Now the shipping was very fast. You know, I've heard a lot of things about their shipping, but I got this very quickly. So apparently that has improved, which is nice. And this might be a 2-hand job. Yeah, so anyways. All right, here it is. 47.5 inches of pure 3D bliss. Against the wall, get a better look at it here, kinda. You know, I've seen these online. I've seen, you know, KG Tropicals has some. I think Aquarium Co-op. I don't know if he has backgrounds, but he has the big tree stump that came from Universal Rocks. And they look way better in person. I am super stoked. Now, full disclosure, this is not, I repeat, not a sponsorship. I do not have any type of affiliate links. I paid for this. So yeah, this is not a paid promotion. But get the rocks and the light here. You know, I'm gonna miss this workbench when it's gone because, like now, I can set everything out, kind of play with the design, see how I like it, move things around. Well, this camera sure is up close. Wonder if I have it on micro or macro. Anyways, I am in love with this. Super awesome. I'm gonna have to get this for most of my tanks, I think. It's gonna be a slow process because honestly, they're not the cheapest thing in the world, but highly, highly worth it in my opinion. Let's take this down. I want to get a better look at these rocks. So let's get this out of the way. What is this? Something red in there? Oh no, you can just see through it. The light's poking through, but that won't matter when it's in the tank. Where is my focus going? And the camera is confused because I have no lighting. All right, let's get the rocks under the light. And they're all numbered, so apparently you can order a specific type of rock, which is kind of cool. So that's super awesome. If you watched my last video, you know that I'll be using this in a 75-gallon tank, obviously, and it'll be for my Tropheus. My Tropheus and Conde Yellow, which are almost ready to breed, which is kind of neat. So there you go. 3D background and fake rocks, which are super awesome. So there you have it. Now I know we originally planned for this to be done fully complete by the end of March. However, given the new meltdown in the fish room, I don't see that happening. Realistically, we're probably looking towards the end of April now that I have to rewire the fish room completely. I'm just gonna redo everything, upgrade the wiring, upgrade all the outlets, the circus board, everything is gonna get upgraded. So definitely subscribe if you're not, hit the notification bell, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that jazz, and I'll see everyone next time.